Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a haul slash demo for you. In case you haven't noticed, there is not a scrap of makeup on my face, and that is because I wanted to show you all the stuff that I picked up when I went to the States about a month ago. There's some of the stuff that I've used, so it wouldn't have been like a true haul, but not all of it. There are a couple bits that I haven't tried yet, so it'll be my first impression on camera for you. But yeah, I just thought I'd do like a little demo, a little haul, because yeah, I feel like I more or less got a full face makeup. Now I've got quite a bit from Glossier. I did also pop into Sephora as well as drugstores as well. So there's a big good old mixed bag of like price points and stuff. So I'm gonna zoom you on in and then we're gonna talk through these products. I'm gonna clip my fringe out of the way. Boom. Oh. Hello boys and girls, how's it going? So starting off with Glossier, I got the phase 1 and the phase 2 pack. So the phase 1 is all skincare. So I'm going to put some of that on right now. I did literally just wash my face with the Milky Jelly cleanser, which is one of the things that come in. I didn't think I'd like do that on camera. But yeah, it's like a really good like comprehensive cleanser. It smells like rose. But yeah, I say it's like a really like no fuss simple cleanser, which I think is something that you want because cleansers also aren't on your skin for that long anyway, because you know, you're just putting them on, washing them off. I haven't tried it to like remove makeup. I've just used it as sort of like a step to clean my face. One thing I will say about Glossier, so these two, the phase 1 and the phase 2 packs I got are sort of my first venture into Glossier products. What I think is really sort of their thing is sort of like simple products, like easy to use and nice to use, I think is their sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, and I would say that is definitely the same with this and all the products that I've tried. So yeah, I've just washed my face with that. I have actually also, I didn't get in the States, just used the ordinary like blood looking mask. It's the AHA and BHA peeling solution, so my skin's feeling really nice. But yeah, so I don't know if that's necessarily just to do with the cleanser. I think it's definitely got something to do with the mask as well. But what I am going to do is put on the other two parts that you get in the kit, which are a lip balm. You get to pick yours. I picked the birthday one just because it looked the most fun, and I don't know, I just fancied it. So it's like all glittery, I don't know. I think I can see, and it's also got like a little bit of glitter in it, but it's not that bad. I have used it a couple of times. I haven't used it lots and lots and lots though. Let me just grab a bit so my lips are nice and moisturised. It sells itself as a multi-purpose salve, but I don't think the birthday one or the cherry one, which is tinted, would be very multi-purpose. It'd just be for your lips, whereas all the other ones you can sort of like use on your cuticles and everything. Well, I suppose if you want sparkly cuticles, you know, go for it. But as I said, I got the birthday one, which is like bordering on sickly, but I just think it's a bit of fun, you know, so popped a bit of that on. And now the final product is the priming moisturiser. Now I know they have a rich version which is in a pot, but this is the one that comes sort of as the comprehensive skincare thing, and I do like it. Again, similar to the cleanser, it's like quite like a comprehensive thing. What I will say about it is you've really got to rub, what I find that I really have to like rub it into my skin, and I'm sort of here for a while sort of doing it. But yeah, so I'm just sort of here making sure it's sunk in for a while, which is fine because I suppose I'm like spending more time on my skin. But yeah, it's not sort of like I don't think it, like my sort of only gripe with it, and probably why I'm not using it like religiously, is because I just think it takes up a little bit more of your time. But you know, I suppose better this and then putting a primer on top or whatever. But yeah, again, similar thing, it's just like nice to use, easy to use. The consistency is, it's like a cream, but like a really like traditional cream, so it just sort of takes a little bit longer to sort of rub into the face rather than sort of like a gel based cream product, which is typically what I do use on my skin, to be fair. Anyway, so that's all the phase 1 stuff gone, but I'm actually going to jump all the way to Walgreens now before we hit on the phase 2 Glossier. I picked up a foundation which I'd heard a lot about online, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Now if you're in the UK, you can actually get Wet n Wild products on Amazon, but it's sort of, with like foundation you want to sort of like match the colour. Fun fact, I actually did this when I was drunk. I think I did an alright job. I didn't realise that it had like sort of, so it says fair, and this is in porcelain, but I didn't realise that it had undertones, and this is warm undertones, so we'll give that a go. One thing that is a bit annoying, hang on, I have like swatched this on my hand, but I haven't put this on my face yet, so I have no idea what I'm going to think of it. But yeah, what's a bit annoying is sort of like it comes with like this spatula thing, which I suppose if you've got like a palette, like a glass palette or a plastic palette or whatever, it'd be easy to mix foundations, I suppose, with this, but I'd rather pump. But it is also like $5. Hang on, what's that smell like? I don't want to say it smells like glue, but it kind of, I mean, maybe it's the whole packaging is making me think of glue, but the bottle is glass, so, you know, Did skimp out of some things. Anyway, I've also got a beauty blender here. This beauty blender is like on its last legs. It has seen some shit. I need a new one really, but let's give this a go. I washed my beauty blender with Dr. Bronner's, and I've got the lavender one. It smells well nice. Yeah, it's blending in super easily. What I'll do actually is I might boop, 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 boop. Hello. Oh, that's probably a bit too much on my forehead. Fuck it. Why not? Hello. Oh god, got it in the hair. See, even got the clip out, but god. Any of my fringe girls with me? I might also get a brush on. It's like, I like a little mood. I mean, it's definitely pale. In the camera, it looks a lot more pale than what it is. On the face, it does match a little bit better, I promise. I've just gone and got a brush to sort of really buff it in. I mean, the finish, it's pretty like matte to natural, is what I would say. I've got a bit of my hair on it, fantastic. I don't like how it's settling on the tip of my nose though. I don't know if I put too much on it. I think this is foundation that I need to play with a little bit more to see like what method I like to apply it with, because you never know, it could be really good with your fingers. But I don't hate it right now. Anyway, back to Glossier. So I also got the Phase 2 set, as I mentioned, and in this you get the Boy Brow, a lipstick and a concealer in whichever colour you pick. So I'll just run those down now. I got Boy Brow in brown, I got the concealer in light, and I got the Generation G lipstick in cake. But yeah, so I'm going to dip into the concealer. Now I haven't used this a ton, I've used this a little bit, and one thing I think to note is quite light. It's not like one of those sort of like heavy duty concealers, and it's definitely got a little bit more of a slip to it. I'm going to pop it under my eyes. The one thing with this concealer, I feel like I'm doing this quite a lot to like get some on my finger. Like it does come off and stuff, but I just feel like because it's got a sort of less pigment and it isn't like that heavy duty, I just want a little bit more. So I just find myself like really like working my finger into the product. But I suppose that like warms up on my finger. I might put a bit of this on my nose. Personally for me, because I have quite dark under eye circles, I would like more coverage from it, but sort of for a easy breezy concealer, this is quite nice and fairly easy to use. I feel that's all I'm saying about Glossier. It's easy to use. But yeah, I might actually put a little bit of a brightening concealer underneath. Yeah, I'm going to put a bit of the... Yeah, I'm going to put some Maybelline underneath. I've mentioned this before, I really like this. So I'm just going to put a little bit more, like, in the corners where I need it. I say that, like, this isn't like a mega heavy concealer either. Yeah, it's sort of definitely, the Stretch Concealer by Glossier sort of definitely has that sort of skin-like finish, which is nice. Yeah, it's definitely for more of a sort of natural day. I think all of Glossier's line is for more of a natural day. Yeah, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. I can put a little bit of, this is the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. I'm gonna put a bit of that on both my eyes. I'm almost out of this, but yeah, I quite like this eyeshadow primer. I'm pretty sure it's ended up in a favourites before. Up to the brows. Got the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder. I know oh fuck, every time. I'm literally just taking whatever's in the lid. If you ever finished a loose powder, like a big one like this, oh my god, hats off to you. You win Project Pan. I do really like this setting powder by Kat Von D. I believe it's called a setting powder as opposed to a finishing powder. I don't want to tip it upside down to find out the name now to double check. So much so that I'm thinking about getting, this is in translucent, but they brought out recently like a blotting powder, like a pressed, I don't know if it's like a pressed version of the same powder or if it's a different powder altogether. But I'm thinking about getting it sort of for a pressed version because, let's face it, I'm not travelling with this because fuck getting that everywhere. And that's probably why I don't use it as much as I should, because it's sort of not that travel friendly, but no loose powder is really travel friendly, is it? I have got, you probably won't be able to see, but I certainly can when I look in the mirror, I've got like one eyebrow hair like right in the middle of my forehead, just like sticking out for the lols, and it's really fucking me off and I don't have any tweezers right next to me. Oh well, anyway, great, cool. So that is like my base makeup done and my eyeshadow primer on. Now heading over to Sephora. There are a couple products that, well okay, I just flashed it. So I'm thinking of doing, because I'm going to a wedding in a couple of weeks, I'm thinking of doing my eyeshadow look with the Naked Heat palette. So tell me what you think of that idea. I'm thinking I'm going to do it anyway, to be honest. But yeah, because this, out of all the sort of new ready palettes I have, and I've got a lot, this is sort of like the most neutral and the most sort of, yeah, sort of like neutral palette. So I feel like I'm going to use that for the wedding look, so I think I might film that if you want to see some like wedding makeup from me. One thing that I is from Sephora, but I didn't buy myself, I actually got it as a birthday present, is the Kat Von D Lolita eyeshadow slash blush. I haven't actually used this as a blush yet, I'm not going to today. I just don't want to use it for a blush. For me, I just think it's a bit too dark because I'm quite pale, but I am going to use it as an eyeshadow today. But first of all, I am going to dip into another Kat Von D product. This is the Shade and Light Eye Quad in Rust. I believe this was in my favourites that I just put up. If you saw that, I'm going to dip into the lightest colour, just this one down the end here, and just put that all over my lid and up to my brow, just as like a base colour before I go in with the Lolita. But that's literally all I'm going to use. You could literally use your face powder, but it's just because I had this in my makeup bag that I thought I would just use this one, make it nice and easy. I have used the Lolita shadow as a shadow before, and I actually really do like it. It's really nice and blendable and really easy to use, and surprisingly wearable for that sort of colour. I say that I wear bright red eyeshadows all the time, so I had to have it. Anyway, I'm going to use, this is one of the new Real Techniques powder blue brushes. It's the eyeshadow one. It's BO4. I'm really liking this as well. But anyway, what I do is I knock quite a lot of the excess off and I just build it and keep on trucking. But yeah, I really like soft blown out crease with just slightly more out there colours. I really want to get a nice yellow eyeshadow. What do you guys think of the yellow eyeshadow trend? I would love to know what you think down below. I mean, I'm still loving my oranges and my reds and my reddy pinks like this one, but I definitely want to get a good, nice, solid sort of mustard yellow. I have got sort of like a mustard colour, but it's more of like a orange more than a yellow. So I need to get my hands on a nice yellow, I think. But yeah, easy peasy. This is just how I do my makeup most days. Just pick like a sort of reddy colour or an orangey colour, whatever I'm feeling, and just blow it out. Just keep on adding tiny bits and just keeping on going. I do think also having the base does help sort of with the blending as well. Luckily that sort of bone colour is quite similar to my skin tone because I'm so pale, so it just sort of like works out. I don't think I look too much like Heroin Chic, just a little bit. Might actually go back into this and just add a little bit more of the white again, just to re-brighten sort of the lid up a little bit, just to blend it together a little bit more. And then back in with this one, just again, just to tie it all together. Depending on how sort of daring the colour is, I feel like at this point you can look absolutely mental. But it's because I don't have any brows on or mascara, but I'm looking alright. Do I want to put some underneath my eye? Yeah, go on then. I haven't got a brush for it though. Right, there we go. That's a nice space. I am going to now crack on with my brows. I'm going to use the brow powder that I've been using for an absolute age. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I have it in ash brown. And I tell you what though, sort of with these colours, they come like two halves, like so you have like one half dark and one half lighter, which if you sort of want a more gradient brow, that's cool and all, but I feel like I probably should have gone like the colour lighter, because like the darker side is sort of too dark for my brows, so I've like hit pan on the real light side. And this brush I'm using for my brows is the Brow Line brush by Zoeva, you pick. And I really like it. Right, now I've got some colour through the brows. I am going to use the Boy Brow, which I mentioned earlier. I do really like this actually. I'm really enjoying this. I haven't ventured away from the Ico Brow Gel for a very long time actually. And this one is surprisingly nice. It's got a super duper small brush. It's really similar packaging to the Gimme Brow, just not as silver. But yeah, but the product itself is really nice too, because I always find the first cut is the deepest. That the first dip is the strongest, like the first stroke sort of can really, particularly with brows, if you're going for the front, can really sort of deepen them when you don't want to. It will make them look a little bit more blobby. Blobby, I'm Mr. Blobby. Do you know what? The other day I was in work and I had just this brow gel on, and one of my old colleagues came in and she's like, "You've done something different with your brows, they look amazing." And I'm like, it's Boy Brow, hun. It's Boy Brow that's working for me. But yeah, I didn't even have the powder on underneath. But anyway, there's my brows. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to move to the face, like to the rest of my face. I'm going to quickly go through the rest of the stuff that I got in Sephora. This is what this bag is. So what I am going to be using on my face is the Kevyn Aucoin Contour Duo. This has the sculpting powder in medium and the highlighter in candlelight in this little set here. Super duper easy, really nice pan size. I know that Kevyn Aucoin's brought out like a book which has like a bunch of like little products that he has, and that for me like is sort of like this big. Realistically I would sort of just dip into it when I'm just having a bit of a play around, whereas this, I saw this in the sort of Isle of Doom and I thought, do you know what? This is actually going to be really handy because I have the sculpting powder in light but it's smashed and I need to like do the whole alcohol pressy thing because I've actually still quite a lot of it left. But instead of doing that I bought a new one, but this is in the darker colour, so I'm like very, very careful with it. I'm going to use this MAC brush actually, and just literally I dab into it, dab the excess off and then chisel the shit out of my face. I'm actually going to use this mirror in this. I know I'm not using this palette today but it's right here and it's got a bigger mirror, so that's what we're working with. But yeah, I think it's actually a good little set, particularly if you haven't like tried any of the Kevyn Aucoin products. I know that the candlelight highlighter is like a well-known, well-loved highlighter as well. I think it's alright. It's nothing to like write home about. I think it's like £35 if you buy it by itself, which I would not pay for it. But it's definitely got that sort of more like creamy glow as opposed to like blinding, if you know, if we're talking highlight scale. I do like it, but to be honest, I don't think I would buy the full size. But that being said, these powders are going to last you an absolute age. Then, gonna go back to the blush that I always use. This is the Love Flush blush by Too Faced in Love Hangover. Hit pan on this one again, but this product, similar to how I just used that bronzer, I literally just go boop boop, tap the excess off, and on the uppers of my cheeks. Real super easy. Again, another Real Techniques brush. Do you know what though? They're sort of like higher end range brushes. Not that their core ones are bad at all, but they're super duper nice. I use like so many of them all the time. So you know I did that thing where I said I was going to go through everything in my Sephora bag and I didn't. So I'm gonna rectify that now. It was my birthday, so I was there also over my birthday month, so I got the Tarte selection, which is the mini blush and the mini sort of lip paint. I haven't actually tried either of these, but they look really sort of universal and nice. So I think the other one you can get was like a Caudalie set, which now I wanted the makeup, not the skincare. I had like a whole host of points, and whenever I go I just sort of like clear out my points, because if not then when. So I got some of the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream because I heard so much about this, and if I like it I can get it on Cult Beauty. Haven't tried that yet though. It smells nice though. So I've got the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I think I'm going to save this for like travelling and stuff, because it's just, I think it's just sort of a nice comprehensive cleanser. And then I also have the Smashbox Fit to Finish Primer. I believe this is just their standard one, oil free. Funnily enough, I've never tried this, so I'm excited to give that a go when I do. The other two products that I also got, I really didn't get that much from Sephora, you know. I went in there and, you know what, over the past, I don't know, 3 years since I've been blogging and like making videos and stuff. I mean, I've been blogging for 5 years, but anyway, whatever. You know, I want to say the past couple of years, the world has gotten smaller and you can get so many products that you couldn't get, which you could just get in the States before. So yeah, so when I was walking around Sephora, there wasn't like loads that I wanted to pick up, because I'm like, oh, I can get that at home. But anyway, two of the products I got were from Kat Von D, which you can get in Debenhams. Again, from the Isle of Doom, I got the Lock-It Makeup Setting Spray. I wanted to give this a go before I commit to the big one. I've been liking it so far. I have been using this. I do also quite like having this sort of travel size in my makeup bag, because, you know, setting sprays can be really sort of big, whereas this is nice to have. And then I got a new tattoo liner, which I'm about to go put on. But yeah, this I've spoken about till the cows come home, and I literally, mine ran out whilst I was away, so I sort of need to get a new one. I've been using this. I know I speak about this all the time, but it's great. It's literally so great. Anyway, I'm gonna go put my eyeliner on. I have to always get like super duper close to a mirror, otherwise I would do it on camera, but I literally, doing it and holding it, it's just not a situation that's going to end well. So anyway, I'm going to put this on and then I will be right back. And as if by magic, the eyeliner is on. Anyway, I'm going to pop some mascara on. This is my favourite duo at the moment. Again, I feel like I mentioned that in my favourites video. So kind of like priming, but it's not really a primer at all. It is just a full blown mascara, which you could totally build by itself, but with a roller lash. And then going over the top with Better Than Sex. I don't know if you can see, but I like smudged my eyeliner. I was just like, I always have like good eyeliner days right up until it kind of matters, and then my eyeliner's just like, ah, like doing a little SpongeBob laugh at me. Done! Right, and now we're going to explore lip options. So, back to Walgreens. I have two. Fun fact, I actually bought 3, but I definitely left one there. Again, on the same drunk trip, I bought this one. which is one of their Mega Last lipsticks in Movada here, which I haven't opened yet, so I don't know what that one's like. I did buy, not on the drunk trip, I did buy 2 of these. On the drunk trip, that's the one that's the Fallen Soldier that I don't know where it's gone. I'm pretty sure I left it at Steph's house, so Steph, if you're watching, have a new lipstick, congratulations. But the one that did manage to make it over the ocean with me is 924B Rebel Rose. So those are both from Wet n Wild. And then obviously I have the Tarte one, which I haven't tried, which could be quite nice. Don't know if it's a bit too pale. And then we also have Cake, the Generation G lipstick. So what I like about this, it is, as it says, sheer, and it is matte as well. So I know that Glossier do gloss, so obviously if you want to make it glossy, you can pop that on top. What I will say about this is, you know, it is sheer, so I definitely have to build up. Like, once I build it up, it's really nice, but if I've got sort of like any sort of like dryness on my lips, it's sort of, because you're building up the colour, it sort of like gets stuck. It's actually like really comfortable to wear, and like no fuss, no nothing, but sort of if you do have any little sort of dry bits, it's not like immediately won't bring it up. If you keep layering it up, which is what I like to do with this lipstick, you can sort of see it. So I'm sort of torn. These are sort of too rosy, I think, to go with this. I think I am going to go for Cake. So I'll sort of show you what I mean. Luckily I put that bomb.com on before I started, and now it's all fine. Part of me wishes I picked up Leo, which is my star sign, fun fact. Leo's sort of more brown. It's still like a neutral colour, but it's more brown. But yeah, but with sort of well moisturised lips, this is actually really nice. And it's sort of just one you could definitely do without a mirror, sort of run over your lips a couple of times, and it's nice. I'm liking it, and I'm liking it with this eye look. Go team, should I get this down? Actually, before I do, I have one more product. I still show my lap while I'm looking over there. Actually, that's a lie, I've got 2. So this is, again, something I haven't tried. So I did say that I had that other setting spray, but then this one I've also heard good things about. And again, it's like $5. This is the Wet n Wild Focus. I keep saying Photo Ready. It's almost as if they're trying to go for the Smashbox line. What? Anyway, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, that's in French, setting spray. Just setting spray. Give this a shake. And again, it comes in actually like quite a nice little bottle. Yeah, I want to say this is around $5 as well, so it really wasn't that expensive. I'm a bit worried. I think my mascara's dry, so I hope it won't run. We'll fucking find out. It's quite a strong mist, but let's give it a go. Oh, that is enough. Definitely the Kat Von D one, which I've been using recently, has more of a fine mist, but I suppose it gets the job done quicker. But you know, you kind of feel like you're having like the Simpsons makeup gun, so. No, it's nice. Oh, I do like that setting spray. I do like that setting spray, that is nice. Ooh, hang on, let's get my fringe sort of down. I lied, you know I said that that was my last product. It's not actually. Another one I picked up my favourite dry shampoo. I know I've mentioned this on my channel before. This is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. It's my favourite. I bought 2 cans. I'm going to put a bit in my hair. I've literally just washed it. I'm going to give it some bit more texture with this. Oh, I love it. Look at my brunette hair not turning white. What? Anyway, let's zoom you out. And there we have it, my sort of haul demo on my face. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can subscribe if you want to. That's available to you. But yeah, I'm always open to suggestions. If there's any sort of video or any products that you want me to go more in depth in, I'm more than happy to reply and let you know what I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you soon. Bye!